On March 11th, a massive 9.0 earthquake struck off the coast of Sendai, Japan. About an hour later, a massive tsunami rushed ashore, destroying almost everything in its path. At first, it may have appeared to many inland Southern California residents as just another far-off natural disaster. But for many in Riverside, the earthquake became more personal. Sendai is Riverside's sister city. In fact, its first sister city, a partnership that began 54 years ago. On April 9th, nearly a month after the disaster, Press Enterprise reporter Mark Muckenfoos and photographer Mark Zaleski arrived in Sendai to report on the aftermath and how residents in the region are attempting to recover and move forward. Mark, was there a particular photo that you took that you'll remember for some time?
Yeah, there was this house that we came across that was washed from the shore at least a mile and a half inland, and it was split open. And just the way his wife was in between the walls,
Right.
handing him stuff out.
Was there any kind of like detail or object that resident kind of latched onto
his
from
wife,
his house?
his wife found a Oriental flag or Oriental fan that was in a frame in his house, and he was looking at it and he was putting stuff to the side. We continued to talk to him and find out more about his story and who survived and who didn't. His family did survive. He was more grateful in the fact that his family survived.
You were there a month after the tsunami and the earthquake hit. How are people handling the situation? What are they doing to cope and to rebuild their lives?
Well, a lot of them are very much in limbo, especially the folks that have lost their homes. We spoke to a lot of people who are living in shelters. They're very, I would say generally very stoic about their situations, and if you really press them, they will talk about their concerns and their worries about the future. Many of them don't know what's going to happen.
We thank both of you for joining us to talk about your trip to Japan and the coverage of the aftermath of the tsunami and the earthquake in Sendai. You can read the stories and see the photos in the Press Enterprise and PE.com. For the Press Enterprise, I'm Dwayne Gang.